hurry. Having a short lunch today, people. But check it out. I think I found myself a new toy. I love the stuff they leave out in the street here in Florida. Check it out. Anybody can use a survey setup? Just left in the middle of the road because they don't think anybody will take it. Man, they got a lot to learn. I know. What do you think? Vultures in my spot. Bad omen? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm about to chase their ass out of here. That's my spot, not theirs. I will eat you, boy. And they're brave, but they ain't as brave as you would think. They're not a big fan of living things. So they're brave, but they ain't that brave. I'll tell you what. If I have to break one down, I'll break one down. He can do his thing and I'll do mine and everybody will be fine, right? Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a phenomenal Monday. It is quite dreary and blasé out, but I love it. As you see, the creatures are busy eating things that died over the weekend here. Not quite sure what kind of creature they're chomping on there. Sad news for those of you that have followed me from the very beginning. If you were around for when I hit 20 subscribers, I jumped in the fountain that's out in front of my community. Well, over the weekend, I was bike riding Saturday morning, and lo and behold, they caught the alligator that swims in there. So yes, people, you were right. There is an alligator in that water. And yes, she was quite big. I always have a camera on me. I went out at 7 a.m. Saturday with no camera for the first time in forever because I just wanted to get, a 5K bike ride in real quick and get home, and I run into that. So my apologies on letting you down, but she was around 250 pounds, about 6.5 feet long, not aggressive at all. Had they let her go, she would have run right back into the fountain and just disappeared on them. But she was big. And what led to her capture was she walked into the backyard of the house right next to the lake there, and they got scared. They saw her. She started hissing. She tried to make her move for the, back to the water, and it just freaked them out. So sad. It actually saddened me, and actually made me feel pretty good. Swam with a pretty big gator that day, huh? Didn't know. Damn, sometimes being stupid is wonderful. Anyway, people, this week I thought we'd take a little different course of action. Like I had mentioned last week, I think this week we're going to employ more of a serious theme. We have great fun all the time, and we always have wonderful things that we talk about, and always keep it positive. And I'm not gonna stray from that and make it negative and down. But I think this week I'm gonna try some topics that are a little more serious than we get into, and I just want to see what everybody's feedback is on that. If it's something you like, we'll continue doing it. If it's something you don't seem to enjoy, then we just won't do that anymore, will we? But today I thought I'd talk about something that's very near and dear to me, very personal. I take it very serious. I'm not sure, many of you know, many of you don't, but I work in the medical field. And currently there's something we've been discussing that's coming up more and more in the news that I just felt we should all talk about because it affects us all, no matter whether you're in Australia, South Korea, Vietnam, America, Canada, doesn't matter where you're at, all right? This affects us all, and it's becoming quite a problem, and it's something we take quite seriously in my office. But today I'm going to talk about vaccinations. Vaccinations, not a sexy subject, not really fun, but serious, super serious. The disease measles was almost eliminated worldwide, was eliminated in America for many years, not too long ago. And of course, you all know there's a tremendous new influx of cases all across America, all across Europe, all across Africa, South America. No one's immune to this. Measles. Measles are very deadly. I think we mix it up with chickenpox. Everybody's so used to comparing measles to chickenpox since we wiped it out that they don't fully understand the severity of this disease. It has killed millions of people worldwide in a short amount of time. It was the focus of our CDC and most health organizations around the planet for a long time. And it took a lot of money, a lot of research, a lot of dedication, and a lot of effort from us We're the ones that make this happen and not happen. A lot of effort on people getting vaccinated, on making sure you get your children vaccinated, on staying away from infected people. It's not funny. It's not, we'll have a party, I'll get my kid infected and it'll be over. People die from the measles. It's one of the most contagious diseases on the planet, and when it gets out of hand, it's going to be the Black Plague of our modern day. I gotta calm down because it always gets me on a rant. Let me just address some things real quickly that may be your concern and make you nervous. Your children aren't going to get autism from vaccinating them. I understand where that comes from. Back in the early 80s and late 90s, they used a lot of mercury in the preservatives of the vaccinations. And there was a time where it was believed that that led to autism in unborn children and pregnant women. Since then, millions of studies have been done. They've all disproven this. There is no longer that same mercury element used as a preservative. We're not in the dark ages, people. Don't be afraid of vaccinations. They're going to keep us all safe, all right? If you have young children, make sure they have their measles vaccinations and make sure they have their booster shots. One of the things I want to talk to everyone today is about your booster shot. I know most of you are probably immunized out there, but if you were, myself included, a person born between the years of 1963 and 1980, then you need to get a booster shot. The shot you had, that strength of virus is no longer viable. There's probably no half-lives left in your system. You are immune. You're more than likely definitely immune. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's such a contradiction of itself. You're more than likely immune. But chances are, if you've had compromises to your immune system, which we all have just from getting sick, or maybe you have a condition you're unaware of, it happens a lot, you need a booster shot to make it effective. If you come into contact with someone that has had the measles, you can become infected and spread it to lots of people. You can more than likely become a carrier. Since you have immunities, but not enough, you may not get sick, but you may spread it like wildfire. You'll be a carrier. You don't want to do that. You want to infect your grandchildren, your kids, your friends' kids. You don't want to infect anyone, people in your office. So, I don't want to keep this going for too long because I want these to be to the point and productive. So, first, wash your hands and wash them really good. Second, always cover your mouth when you cough. This is the best way, any way you can. Always cover your mouth when you cough. Ain't no one gonna like this one. Everybody's self-conscious and feels weird, but trust me, people, I am telling you, I do it myself and I feel subconscious, I feel self-conscious and weird. Yes, it affects my subconscious because that ain't working well today. But get a surgical mask if you are flying and wear it. Wear it from before you get on the plane and until you're out of it. Don't take it off as you're exiting. Don't put it on once you get in. It's only effective if you're wearing it before you get on until after you get off. So for 99 cents, this is going to be the best tip if you're flying, because that's where you're going to get it. You're trapped in a container that's actually recycling the air for 2, 3, 6, 8, 10 hours. And it's an airborne disease. You will contract it if you're weak. And they can be sitting in the back of the plane or the front of the plane, the first class, doesn't matter. So, step 3, surgical mask. Anytime you fly, or you're on a bus, or you're on a train, anywhere you're exposed to dozens and dozens of other citizens. So, my friends, first, get vaccinated if you're not already. Second, get a booster shot if you were vaccinated before 1983. So anytime between 63 and 1980, get a booster. Third, cover up your coughs. Fourth, wash your hands every time, coming and going from anywhere that you can. Wash your hands. Fifth, surgical mask whenever you're out in a contained area like a train or a bus or a plane. we're gonna put an end to this measles thing again. It's gonna take a little time and work. Gotta teach the young people, you know, you gotta teach, but we can do it. Anyway, my friends, we'll see what the weather holds up to be later on. I got a feeling, you know, Florida snow is rain, so I think we're having a blizzard later on today, but who knows? If not, me, you, and Rini will go for a nice walk. It's humid as hell, but there ain't no sun at least, right? But for now, gotta go revaccinate some people. Let's get this done. Florida bullfrog. Well, I don't know. Let's ask the viewing audience. I've been going through some of my brainstorms as we're out walking tonight. Hello everyone, out for our evening run, walk, brainstorming session, I guess. And a bunch of fast food places on the avenue. We'll let this car go. People are kind of dangerous by us. And I got to thinking, could you have a restaurant called Burger Cat and would it do well? No. That seems to be the consensus. Then, I do live in a state that has a large variety of different exotic meats, like raccoon and possum and squirrel and gator. So I got to thinking, could you have an exotic burger restaurant and would it do well? Possum burger, raccoon burger. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you eat something like that? It's good for you.
It's crazy.
My hillbilly friends say it's utterly delicious. Had an offer the other day for some morning dove. My buddy cleared out his front lawn and plucks them and wraps them and freezes them and.
Disgusting.
So, I mean, would you do that? Would you eat that? Would you have an exotic burger? Does it make a difference? If I tell you it's possum and raccoon, that probably doesn't sound good, right? But if I put it on a fancy plate and say it's exotic, it's the rare possum burger.
Yeah,
Are you in? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious about that.
That's just gross.
Exotic. It's exotic burger. Think about it. Rare possum burger. Or the super sweet and tangy raccoon. Ooh, who wouldn't like that? Come on. Don't lie to me now. Oh, I gotta tell you, one of the things I love about living in Florida is the beautiful sunsets that you see like this. All the time we go for these walks, and it's one of the reasons I just love living here. Most of the time I'm just out here by myself, but it's really nice when you have company. It's what you guys like, right? I heard you like that sunset. You gotta move way down south to Florida to get that thing. Just out for an evening stroll. Nothing going on in our shadow world. Quite quiet. We only come out once a day. Oh, damn it, I should have done the riddle. We only come out 2 times a day. We're just like you, but we're not you. What are we?
Shadow.
There you go. Right? Game of Thrones fans, right? Going good, it's almost over. Half of us are pissed, half of us think it's all right. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. You a Game of Thrones fan? You happy what's going on? They killed another dragon. That doesn't make anybody happy. Animal rights people are going crazy. Could have been a real dragon, you never know.
Nice.
Well, as you can see, shadow time is over. We've made it back to the end of our walk yet once again. It was fun tonight. Hot, huh?
Stop.
Never touch the hair, you always get in trouble. But you know me, I'm trouble. But since the shadows have gone away, and there's not much more to talk about this evening.
Except that I didn't even say hello, everyone.
Rude, right? I'm sorry. You know it is. When they're rude, man. Her shadow said more than she did tonight. Anyway, y'all know how we do it. Comment, like.
Subscribe.
See, she gets to say something. Love ya. So you can't say I'm not letting her talk. I let her talk. See y'all tomorrow. She never shuts up, trust me. You don't know. You gotta be in my house. You would know. One day, you'll see. You guys go on trips with us. You see how that goes.